Hello Kickstarters, my name is Al Pernia. I'm the CEO of Transformations, a company that has licensed thousands of healthcare practitioners across North America on how to have better health outcomes with their patients. About 2 years ago, I found out that I was a type 2 diabetic. It was a big shock, because not only was I not that overweight, but I didn't have terrible food habits. And I thought if I can become a type 2 diabetic, anybody in America could become a type 2 diabetic. And that's exactly what's happening. According to the Center for Disease Control, there are almost 28 million Americans who are diabetic and almost 80 million who are pre-diabetic. Combined, that's almost 1 out of 3 Americans who are either diabetic or pre-diabetic. What's really worrisome is that the pre-diabetics have no idea they have this condition. And our system, our standard of care, is waiting for them to become a diabetic, at which point we give them medication that for most people will not stop the progression or complications of diabetes. The craziness of all this is that we know from double-blind studies that prediabetes is a reversible condition. But the average primary care physician has no training or education on how to address prediabetes. And in fact, the real culprit for diabetes is high insulin levels. And the only way that you can change high insulin levels is by making appropriate changes to your diet and health food habits. So making changes to food habits is the key. But that's very difficult, and that's why most people go onto medication, which allows them to continue their unhealthy food habits while artificially keeping their blood sugar low. The problem with this is, over time, people build up resistance to that medication. You start off with one dosage, you increase it, you add in a second drug, you ultimately get onto insulin, and the problem is you're never addressing the root cause, which is those unhealthy food habits. So as somebody who didn't want to take any medication, I had to control the diabetes naturally, which meant I had to make some dramatic changes to my food habits. In fact, I had to stop eating many of the foods I loved, like pizza, pasta, rice, fruits, just to name a few. So I decided to do something about this by sourcing and developing a collection of convenient, portable foods, snacks, beverages, desserts that are tasty, sweet, but low glycemic and very nutritionally dense. And now they're available as DiaSnacks. Each DiaSnack Kit contains 20 food and beverage items that include the amazing breakfast, the perfect meal, beverages, snacks, and desserts, and an instructional DVD that will teach you how to integrate all of the food and beverage items into your daily diet. You will also receive the DiaSnacks manual. This will help you determine the likelihood that you're a pre-diabetic and teach you how to make simple lifestyle and food habit changes to never have to worry about diabetes, and it gives you information about other reasons why you can become a diabetic that nobody is talking about. You will also receive in your DiaSnack Kit your own personal WICO wellness score test, like FICO but for wellness. It looks at 15 health conditions based on your symptoms, and an interpretation by having a specially trained practitioner review the test results and make recommendations on how to improve unhealthy markers. 20 incredible food items with a helpful DVD that explains how to use the food, the snacks, the beverages, and the desserts. The DiaSnacks manual that covers everything you need to know on how to prevent diabetes, the WICO score, and a personalized consultation. Your participation will help us educate America on how correct food habits is crucial to having good health, and how simple lifestyle changes can prevent diabetes. Join us in a movement to touch 1 million pre-diabetics by giving them the greatest gift of learning how to never have to worry about becoming a diabetic.